I have been creating and sewing things since I was in my second year of university. I started off with quilting, and it actually it got me out of a really deep depression, and it started off being what I used for my mental health. And then I kind of stumbled upon making clothing, and I got my serger and started figuring around and playing around with it myself. And I started making kids stuff because I had a daughter and it used less fabric. And the next thing I knew, I was making more of it than my kid could wear. And I was like, maybe I could sell it. And it's kind of how things began. My name is Allyssa Eklund. I am a creator. I create custom handmade children's clothes, adult clothes, and quilts. I have probably had every creative hobby and the supplies from them, from scrapbooking to attempting crocheting to soap making. I kind of would pick it up and be like, okay, done, moving on. And this is the first thing that really stuck with me, that I was like, I want to continue making as I go. I haven't upgraded my supplies a whole lot, but I've upgraded what I know how to do and my skills, and I am always looking for ways to try new things and expand what I can do. My mom taught me how to sew a straight line, and then when I was in university, I was really struggling mental health-wise, and I had always been interested in learning how to make a quilt. When a family friend mentioned that she knew how to quilt and asked if I was interested in learning, I jumped on it. I am a stay-at-home mom. I got 2 kids. I don't think I could be a stay-at-home mom if I didn't have my sewing. To have something that's mine, that I get to have a creative outlet, it's been the best for my mental health. The way I have my sewing space set up is it's safe for my kids to come in and visit and play and be here when I'm working. I have a rough day or a long day, and being able to come down here, I feel like it fills my soul, and knowing that my kids can hang out down here while I do it is even better. So I originally started buying myself pieces that were ethically made, meaning they were made here in Canada, paying people fair wages to make it. It wasn't being made overseas and being paid with cheap labor and stuff like that. And they're pieces that hold up. So thinking about that and how I wanted my own practice to be kind of influenced it. I try to be very intentional about how I place things, where I use things. I also try to source my fabrics responsibly. I buy from a lot of small shops here in Canada. I try to be very intentional about how I place things, where I use things. Making it isn't zero waste, but we can be as intentional as we can with what we're doing. I love being in Fort Nelson. I love this small town. It's such a community of creators up here, and it's amazing what people are able to make and do with the limited resources that we do have up here. I've also loved the opportunities I've gotten to work with different families who kids have sensory struggles, them needing a specific style or fit of parents, to just working one-on-one and figuring out what works. And it's nice to know that you can help someone in a community that way. My daughter's a little young to learn how to sew just yet. I look forward, though, to being able to teach her this. I think it's a dying skill. When you truly enjoy something, you want more people doing it and to be able to talk about it. And I really enjoy that aspect of it as well. And I look forward to being able to pass it on to my kids.